Hey guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're back, welcome back. This week we are doing a couple of HIIT circuits. One is more weight training focused and the other is more cardio focused. The cardio one does focus a little bit more on the legs than the weight training one. The weight training one is full body. Cardio one is just to get your heart rate up and get your body working. So a time that I would do my full body weight training circuit is usually on Saturdays, or if I'm in a hurry to get to the gym. Saturdays for me are kind of a toss-up. If my legs aren't very sore, I'll do a third leg day. If they are sore, I kind of listen to my body and I just do a full workout instead. It doesn't have a whole lot of leg work in it. The leg work that I'm doing isn't very heavy. It's not going to damage muscle any more than it already is from Thursday. So that's when I do that. The cardio one I kind of throw in at the end of my lifting workouts, just to switch it up from sprinting and low intensity steady state cardio. It's something that has a lot of movement to it. It's something that's more fun. It's not as boring as sitting on a treadmill, running on a treadmill for 10 to 30 minutes, anywhere in there. So it's something that is an option for you to do. Something that I will tell you is that we're doing box jumps today. I'm afraid of box jumps. I have a lot of irrational fears in the gym. Okay, not a lot. I'm not a wimp. I have irrational fears in the gym. Box jumps are a rational fear for me. I have hit the box wrong. I've busted my shins to the point of bleeding. So I am afraid of box jumps for a good reason. It's not to scare you. That's not why I'm telling you. I'm telling you to be aware that that can happen. Be careful with what you're doing. The other thing is that there is a lot of jumping, especially in the second circuit. There's not a lot of jumping in the first circuit, but the second cardio circuit that I'm going to show you, there's a lot of jumping. So for the most part, make sure that your form is correct, because bad form and jumping doesn't mix very well. Bad form is bad on its own. Adding jumping to that, you're going to get yourself hurt. I'm going to try to walk you through the correct form the best that I can. The other thing is, if you have bad knees, I would take the jumping out. So the things that we're jumping on are, there's a complex with curtsy lunges. Maybe just do a normal squat. Everything that has a jump squat, do a normal squat. You're going to understand what I'm talking about when I show you. The box jumps, I would maybe do single leg step ups instead of full on box jumps. That's going to help you with your joints a lot more than jump squatting will. So I'm going to go ahead, get warmed up, and then we're going to jump right on into it. If you're interested in watching, keep on watching, guys.
Okay, so for the first circuit we are going to be doing, it is the weight training circuit. I understand this is cardio. The point of this is to get your heart rate up before we do all the other exercises. So these are alternating riser up and overs. What I'm doing here is using my leg that's on the riser to jump up over it and land on the other side, and then repeating that back and forth 15 times. After that, what I'm going to be doing are these bicep curls to shoulder presses. Basically, what I want you to note here is that I am bringing the dumbbells down to shoulder height, and then I'm rolling them down into bicep curls. That's going to protect your shoulder joint. It's going to make sure that we're not hurting anything, and we're also working two different muscle groups at one time, which is kind of my goal with these quick circuits. We're going to be hitting every single muscle group that I can think of, starting with the legs there in the first exercise, and then we're going to be working biceps and shoulders here for 15 reps. Basically, what I want to tell you about this circuit is that I am going straight from one thing to another. You don't have to if you don't want to. Basically, what I'm doing is starting with the riser up and overs and working my way down this list like you're seeing in the video, and then I'm taking a rest, a 2-minute rest in between that circuit, and then repeating the circuit again. So If you break this up, I would do one exercise and then take a 15-second rest. Do the next exercise, 15-second rest until you get through it. And then just repeat it as many times as you can until you're tired. You can also do this the first circuit and then the second circuit, or you can do one circuit a few times and then do the next circuit a few times. I did the first circuit 3 times and then the second circuit 3 times. So after those curls to shoulder presses, we are doing dumbbell lateral raises to Russian twists. I did 15 of these again, and basically what I did was made sure that my dumbbells were not going past my shoulders, and then I oblique twisted left to right the first time and then right to left the next time, just to make sure that I wasn't working one side more than the other. After that, we are going to go into these 10 RDLs to squats, really working the legs, not super heavy, just making sure that they're doing something and everything is balanced out. It's not super heavy for me. Make sure that the form is correct, your back is straight, your knees aren't going too far past your toes, there's no discomfort here. Make sure that the dumbbells are clean going up and down. We're not rotating them, there's no pain in the shoulders or elbows. After those 10 RDLs to squats, we are doing 10 push-ups. If you need to do on your knee push-ups, you can. I'm choosing to do full push-ups because that's what's challenging to me. Do whatever's challenging for you. After those 10, we are doing a 30-second plank. Back is straight, abs are contracted. The way that you want to get good ab contact is by not sucking in like a lot of people would say, but by bracing your core as if you were to get punched in the stomach. Make it as tight as you can, not necessarily suck out all of your air and pull your abs into your spine like a lot of people would say. You're bracing it as if you're getting hit. That's the good contact that you want. After that plank, we are going to go into 15 overhead tricep extensions. Make sure your elbows are in, and we are focusing on the triceps. I'm going to move to the side so that you can see the form a little bit better. I also want you to note that for a lot of these exercises, they're in memorable numbers. High rep, 15, 10s. There's nothing really different besides a 10 or 15 that I will forget a number of reps on. They're all the same. After those 15 overhead tricep extensions, last exercise, we're doing 15 rows. Again, back is straight, really contracting those muscles. After that, we've hit almost every single muscle group. Feel free to, again, redo the circuit if you want to, or move into this next circuit. Alright, so we've got the gym fam dancing in the background, but we're moving into the cardio circuit. There's a lot of leg work here. It is good cardio if you're willing to do it. Just a heads up though, it's leg work. So we're going to start out with 10 of these curtsy lunge to jump squats, curtsy lunge, jump squats. We're going to do 10 of these total, 5 of them on each leg, and then we're going to move into these kneel to squat to jumps. Basically what I'm doing is I'm starting on my left leg, squatting, jumping, and then going down, starting with my left leg again, and then coming out of the kneel, starting with my right leg, and just alternating the way that I'm doing that. I'm doing 12 of those total. Another thing that I want to point out about the circuit is that it is meant to be a little bit faster paced, but not fast paced enough that you are forgetting form entirely. Focus on the form, but up the tempo just a little bit so that your heart rate's up. That's the whole entire point of this, just to get the heart rate up and count it as a cardio exercise. So after we do 12 of those, we are going to be moving into 15 on each side of these mountain climbers. You can take the BOSU ball out if you want. It's just a little bit more challenging balance-wise if you add it in. So what you want to do on those is keep your back straight, keep your core tight like I talked about in the last circuit. Really brace yourself as if you're getting hit. The next thing that we're going to move into are kettlebell swings. It's a little bit of weight. The goal here is to keep your heart rate up, not necessarily push the weight. I've explained these before, but basically what you want to do is push up through the heels, keep your back straight, and don't swing the kettlebell higher than your shoulders. After I did 15 of those, I'm doing 10 box jumps. Goal here is to jump up on a box. I'm a little bit hesitant about them still. I explained it in the introduction, but jump up on the box jump, step, wow, can I talk today? No. So jump up on the box, step down without hurting a joint, and do it again 9 more times. And then that is it, guys. You can repeat the circuit as many times as you want. Put both circuits together if you want to. Just mind your breaks and listen to your body. And that is it. I will see you next time, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. And as usual, everything will be in the description box below for you guys.